Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. About to get on the road. First big road trip of 2025. We are heading to Las Vegas, Nevada, and our setup looks a little bit different. Usually we have the race trailer, but with the incredible opportunity this year with Tarleton Motorsports, of course, they're based out of Fresno, so they have their own rig. They have an entire operation, entire setup, so they're going to be driving over, and then we are just tagging along with the merchandise trailer. So we got this thing all ready to rock and roll. We're going to take the toter, so it's nice to go up and down the road. Just getting on the hitch right now. Carly, are you ready? You ready for Las Vegas?
Absolutely. Never been, so why not?
We've been there before.
Yeah, when I was like 4, I don't remember that.
So like Carly was kind of mentioning, this will be our first time to Vegas, you know, older. We went as kids, and obviously it looks a lot different when you're, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and then you kind of combine that with NASCAR weekend. It's probably going to be absolutely packed between dirt racing, asphalt racing, all the people. It's definitely going to be an experience. So we're about to get on the road. It is just after 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We're just over 12 hours from Vegas, so we're not driving all the way tonight, but we're going to get a good head start. It's Tuesday now, finish it off Wednesday, then get racing Thursday through the weekend. Here, I'll get in. We got left?
About 6.5.
6. We went halfway last night. We're just north of Fresno, California. Funny how just driving to Vegas doesn't feel, you know, just in general, like it just doesn't feel that far because we've driven across the country so many times. But yeah, we're just getting ready to get on the road. One thing I will say, and maybe I don't share it enough, but traveling through California, it's one of those things like you're stopping in places you maybe wouldn't necessarily want to stop, and having the merch trailer, having the big rig, and having all the equipment. Like, luckily we've never ran into any trouble, but man, you just your fingers crossed it just stays that way. Like I said, as you go through some of these places, they're just not the nicest places to be sleeping in your equipment in a parking lot. But glad we're getting back on the road, man. I'm pumped to get to Las Vegas. Like, this is going to be a really, really fun day. Glad we're getting there a little bit early so we can kind of settle in and get to the casino that we're staying at, figure out where we're going to put this, the t-shirt trailer, just get situated and get ready for a really fun weekend. Here we are. We're rolling in. There it is. Welcome to Nevada. It's like some sort of amusement park. Can't really tell if it's actually like in business or what. We are now in the land of every casino. Look, there's roller coaster.
South Point Steak and Eggs. Carly, midnight to 6 a.m. $7.45. Yeah. Too bad we're not staying at South Point.
First time Dad coming in this way?
Yep. Finally I can do 70 miles an hour and not feel like I'm going to get a ticket.
Yeah, so we're officially rolling in. We are just under 50 miles from Las Vegas. If you can see that sign, it says 41 miles to go.
Just 2 hours and 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah, that's not what we want.
Huh?
There's a crash.
Is there a crash?
So we're on the last leg of the road trip. I know we haven't really shared us going down the road, but kind of the same old going through California, down Interstate 5, then 99. Not a fan of Highway 99, and just feeling eager to get things going and get to Las Vegas. And it's one of those things that's gonna be cool to be there, but at the same time, like, we got a job to do and we're there. And also, I just know it's gonna be chaos with all the racing events that are gonna be going on at the track, and I want to take all that in and really just get ready for our first race tomorrow with High Limit. So we got just a little bit longer. Weather's great. I think we have a little bit of rain in the forecast tomorrow, but I think everything's going to work out where we're going to get some action in here in Sin City.
So as we roll into town, of course, we noticed all the big, beautiful buildings. We actually wanted to drive kind of through the city, past it a little bit, because we found a Blue Beacon truck wash. We wanted to get the toter and the merchandise trailer all nice and pretty before we went to the hotel and then to the racetrack. Just driving the 12 hours, it was looking a little bit rough. So we went and got washed, then we headed back to the Rio, where we're actually staying, and quite a few of the other teams that were here racing in town this weekend were at as well.
Well, we have arrived here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The rig's a little bit cleaner. Merchandise trailer looks good. We are staying here at the Rio. I think this is kind of most common for teams. You can see we got Brent Marks is over there, the Tarleton rig. I think there's Rico's, Rudin's team. Brian Brown's over that way. But this is where I think they have the biggest parking lot kind of in town for down close to the strip. So you can get, actually get truck and trailers in here. With us, of course, my family's here. We have the teams. We got a couple rooms. We got the rig, and we're going to be going kind of back and forth to the track. I think it's about 25-ish minutes. Everything is just already so crowded with traffic, I'm sure because of NASCAR weekend, and who wouldn't want to be in Las Vegas, Nevada? So just feels great to be here, and I always like what you would call more like destination type races, right? It's no different than we race in Reno with the Outlaw carts. I don't want to compare Vegas to Reno because Vegas is obviously, I'm sure, way better, but it's cool just to be in like a nice city with a fun vibe. Well, we have officially arrived here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm on top of the toter. If you look over that way, I thought this would be the best view to show you guys as we have arrived on the property. There's the NASCAR track. If you turn this way, here's the dirt track. You can see the stands. You can't really see the track actually, but we're gonna walk up there. Here's kind of the parking lot, which I'm sure is gonna be full this weekend. Yeah, this is really neat. What I love about them combining NASCAR with the sprint cars and everything they got going is just the amount of people. Like, you can see all the campers, all the rigs. If you look over that way, you can see the city. So yeah, like I said, this for me gets me just a little extra hyped up for us to get to do our job in front of so many people. So we're gonna walk on over. I haven't seen the track yet up close, so we're gonna go show you guys that. We're here inside the gates. They just got our merchandise trailer parked here, so of course we'll be open in a couple of hours. You can see they're just finishing up parking the rest of all the teams. If we walk through here, all right, this is it. The dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Let's get a better view. Let's go up here. So getting up here for a better view, we're all kind of just looking, discussing. Whenever we go to a racetrack, we always try to look at it and say, hey, what compares to this new place? Because obviously I've never ran here before, and immediately what kind of comes to mind is Las Vegas dirt track almost looks like Grays Harbor if you took it and just made it bigger. The banking, kind of the infield, the tractor tires, all that. I don't know, like, to me in general, like, it just kind of feels like a bigger version of Grays Harbor from Elma, Washington. And I think as a driver, it's kind of nice because then you're like, all right, what do we do at Grays Harbor? How does it feel going around the racetrack? And then, you're kind of almost preparing yourself to hit the track here. So we still have several hours to go, but really nice to show you guys this place up close. They're doing quite a bit of prep work, getting some water on it, even though it kind of rained here earlier today. And, you would think with how cold it is, this place isn't going to need much water, but I can tell you this material, it needs every bit of it. This place is known for drying up, rubbering up, being really hard on tires. They have also raced sprint cars here in over 5 years. So tonight will kind of be an oddball, and we'll see what we get. So we found our way through the pit area, and now we're right up to the track. I had to make sure I went and stopped and got my got another jacket too in the meantime, because it's not actually cold. It's not like it, and the temperature I'm sure tonight will drop, but the wind makes it feel like it's way colder than it actually is. Walking out here, you can see how wide this place is. This, like I said, reminds me just of Grays Harbor Raceway, and it banks up, and you can tell it's not like it continues the banking all the way to the fence. It kind of about 3/4 of the way up gets fairly flat, and if it gets prepped right, or if all factors considered, like everything kind of comes together, it will get way up there. This place can get super wide. At the same time though, it can also get back to the bottom. It kind of just depends on, a lot of factors, like I said. So yeah, no, this is neat just to come up and see the place. Like I said, kind of take it all in here before our first race day. But that's our travel vlog here from Southern Oregon down to Las Vegas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. We got 2 nights here, then we head to California for 3 nights, and then we head down to Arizona for 2 more. So we got a nice stretch of 7 410 shows here over the next 2 weeks, and excited to get after it with Tarleton Motorsports. Keep kind of building, find some of our momentum and consistency, and race with some of the top 410 drivers in the country. So we'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Deuces.